Could 100 men beat one silverback gorilla in a fight? That is the question on everyone's lips as the internet debates who would be strongest and why. Sure, a gorilla is massive, with huge muscles, a punch that could concuss, and fangs that could crack a skull, but could it beat 100 average ordinary men who pile on top of it in hand-to-hand combat? I guess it comes down to whether or not these men experience fear, or if they're okay with dying, and if they can just throw themselves at the gorilla until it gets tired. It is, after all, a who would win moment that has been floating around the internet for years, sparking debate in the same vein as the blue/black or white/gold dress, or fighting 100 duck-sized horses versus fighting one horse-sized duck. These questions are designed to encourage discussion, and surprisingly, people will get quite heated if they think their answer is right, which means each clip will have plenty of comments, which means the algorithm sees the engagement and only boosts it more. It's a cycle that essentially perpetuates itself, and despite it being a flavor of the week type debate, it has certainly reached mainstream news outlets as a result of its virality. Gorillas are inherently a funny animal. They're cousins of humanity, so there's sort of a kinship we feel with them and their expressive activities. They often walk on two legs, and watching them do day-to-day stuff makes them look almost safe and goofy, until you remember that they can quite easily straight up murder a person. I mean, the main reason humanity got as far as it has is because it uses tools to achieve its goals. 100 ordinary men with spears could take a gorilla down probably no problem, but one ordinary guy with a spear and no combat training? Maybe, if he's lucky. Again, this hypothetical really depends on the ability of the 100 guys to keep themselves together in the face of danger. What would you do if you went with your best mate to fight a gorilla and he ended up having his face bashed in? In short, the 100 men vs. one gorilla debate seems to have supporters on both sides, which means it's more likely to encourage heated debate in comment sections, and this is the reason why you're seeing a ridiculous argument invade every single social media platform on the internet. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe! Or else.